So we're looking across towards Solsbury Hill, but that's not where we're going today, because if you're up on the top of Solsbury Hill up here and you come down across the valley and up the other side, you're heading towards a place called Charmy Down, and that's where we're going to be going today. Because the top of Charmy Down is the site of the Second World War airfield, and there are still the remains of that airfield there today, so let's go and have a look. So here we are at the top of Charmy Down, and these days, of course, no longer an airfield. There's no airmen here anymore, but there are quite a lot of cattle here today, belonging to one of the nearby farms. The airfield had 3 concrete runways at 60-degree angles in a triangular pattern, and a 50 feet wide tarmac perimeter track with 39 aircraft dispersal points. From 1940 to 1942, Charmy Down airfield was the base for fighter planes such as Hawker Hurricanes, and they provided air defence for Bristol and the surrounding areas. Later it became a training establishment, including training for Spitfires. Then later again it was a tactical depot for the US Army Air Force. At the end of the war it was a reception centre for Australian airmen waiting to return home, and later on it was a gliding school. It finally closed as an airfield in October 1946. So after the war there was a shortage of housing, and there was actually a community of people who lived up here in temporary accommodation while they waited for something more permanent to come along. So I assume they lived in the Nissen huts, which had been left behind by the Air Force, but anyone knows anything more about that, please let me know in the comments. But from what I've read, it was quite a happy community, and I think there was even a shop up here at one point. So going back to ancient history, this was a site of a Bronze Age long barrow. However, it's long since been levelled, but apparently at one time they did find a cremation urn, a bronze dagger, and a long-necked beaker up here. It's kind of remains of ancient people who lived up here a long time, before the airfield was here and before the farm was here. So there is actually still a landing strip here, and I'm standing on the landing strip, which is still used now by small private aircraft. All clear at the moment. And here is the old control tower.